Welcome back to Between Bells. Blue Apron is taking cooking meals to a whole new and easier level. We love easy when it comes to cooking. Today, the meal kit subscription service is launching its ready-to-make meals called Heat and Eat. The single-serving meals will arrive at your door, and it can be heated in the microwave in about 5 minutes or less. Joining us now is Linda Findley Kozlowski, CEO at Blue Apron. Linda, welcome to the show. Why was this ready-to-make meal option the next step for Blue Apron?
Well, it was a pretty natural extension for us because what we're really known for is incredibly high quality meals, high quality ingredients, and really meals that just help you create and help you make something that you're going to discover a new meal. And so we had a pretty high bar when it came to creating Heat and Eat, which is something our customers have been looking for a while to supplement their cooking experience for maybe a grab and go lunch, or maybe really fast when a kid's going to soccer or something like that and you need to grab something on the go. So it fits a really great part in the portfolio of adding to what we already offer in the box across our meal kits and our customizations and our add-ons. But we had a pretty high standard. A lot of Heat and Eat meals just aren't really that satisfying when you actually eat them. And we wanted to make sure that we were maintaining the level of quality that we're known for at Blue Apron. And it took a lot of research and time to get there, but we feel like we've really come out with something great.
So how is Heat and Eat fitting with Blue Apron's product roadmap and, of course, the overall business strategy, Linda?
So we've been on a pretty aggressive product innovation run for the last 2 years. And this is really about not only figuring out how to meet the needs of our customers, but figuring out a way to do it even better. And so over the last 2 years, we've been launching a lot of new product initiatives, including increasing our variety. With Heat and Eat, we're now up to 50 choices per week. Really working on making sure things are a bit more customized for people. So adding customizations that allow you to swap your protein, or maybe double your protein if you have a hungry family. All of those sorts of things have been about engaging customers more deeply and giving them more value in the box. And through that, we've been able to set some pretty good numbers up on how we're actually driving revenue per customer and increasing our engagement on number of things going into the box. This is the natural next extension because most of our customers still want to cook, but they want an option for those times where things need to be a little bit faster, but they still want really great food. So this is something that is a natural extension and actually adds to what's in the box, not necessarily swaps out for what's in the box.
Blue Apron actually saw increased revenue during the pandemic, but now, dare I say, we're going to a semi-normal life. Numbers have slumped just a bit. What is the path moving forward to continue to improve the company valuation?
I mean, the company was very focused on how do we create long-term value for sustainable growth, and that's what we've been doing. We have seen seasonality return, so that's fairly normal. You tend to see dips during the summer time period. That's something that we expect from our customers as they travel and as they move forward. But what we are seeing is continued elevated levels of people being very interested in meal kits, people who have learned how to cook at home, want to keep cooking at home and up-level their skills. People who already knew how to cook want to try new things and discover new ingredients and new recipes. And the people who were already cooking on a regular basis maybe have reconnected with family time at home. So we're seeing a lot of those value added pieces that we did around our product innovation, which drive revenue per customer, stay steady and stay strong even as travel starts to open up again. And this is particularly important because what we're looking to do is build long-term habits, not necessarily play off of short-term trends.
So let's expand on that a little bit. In what ways is Blue Apron evolving in order to retain a lot of its customers? You mentioned the seasonal dip, which makes complete sense, but
Yeah.
just to retain its customers.
Right. So customers in general, we do look at customers seasonally as well, because when we look at our customer numbers, we're talking about people who are active in that particular quarter. So you tend to see people come and go through any meal kit. When we developed a lot of the physical products that we've been launching over the last 2 years, we used customer data to not only address how could we add more value to customers, but then also to look at why do customers leave, why do customers stay, what are they interested in a meal kit, and how can we enhance the experience? And we've been able to see some increased retention from that. Now, really, the next phase is about leaning into marketing and growth on top of those product innovations to start driving customer growth based on these new product sets that are driving record average order value from our customers.
Where do you see the future of meal kit delivery in our post-pandemic world, Linda?
You know, I think it's become very interesting because prior to the pandemic, I think there was sort of a misconception about meal kits that it was really about just pure convenience. And that was the only thing that it was sort of focused on, is you don't have to go to the grocery store, et cetera. Now people are realizing the value of meal kits is you don't get stuck in a rut when it comes to dinner time. Nobody's fighting at 4 p.m. over what are we going to have for dinner tonight and who's going to go get it. And you're able to eat healthier with a much better value as you start to see fluctuations in cost. Meal kits are able to provide strong value because of the fact that we're able to send you only what you need. We source directly, Blue Apron sources directly from our producers, so 70% of what we source comes direct from them, which lets us get high quality at a very reasonable cost. And we can help with sustainability as well, because so much food waste happens in the US. About 40% of what's of food in the US is thrown out. We reduce that waste both in our supply chain and in the actual consumer's home, which represents about 25% lower carbon footprint than going to the grocery store. So all of those things come together, and people have realized during the pandemic what those benefits are beyond convenience, and they're starting to see it as much more of an engaging and fun way to actually prepare for mealtime.
Blue Apron partnered with Disney. This is so cool, and debuted limited recipes to complement new Pixar films. I love that idea. What was the customer reaction to that?
Oh, the customer reaction was great. And I have to say, one of the things that I love about this partnership, we see it in our normal customer base anyway, but I think people often think about being busy parents and when am I going to have time to cook, et cetera. But the reality is, if you engage kids in cooking with you, it actually gives you time back. We have so many examples of people where families have actually started, some of the kids are actually doing the full cooking for the family because they get so excited about that creativity. And our partnership with Disney not only brings this into the entertainment world where you can actually share a meal and watch a movie together, but it's really teaching incredible life skills to kids as they participate with their parents on cooking.
Well, pleasure talking to you. Linda Findley Kozlowski, CEO at Blue Apron. Thank you, Linda.